Hello, everybody, and happy Grinch Day. Wait a minute. Did I say happy Grinch Day? I'm sorry. I take that back because it's Grinch Day and you're not supposed to be happy. The Grinch is not happy. So, unhappy Grinch Day. But anyway, I'm Mrs. Holzinger in case you don't know, and this is Grinch Day. So, what you're going to need for my Grinch Day activity is your Grinch folder. And inside your Grinch folder, the first thing I want you to grab is your Grinch packet that says Grinch STEM Challenge. Okay? Once you have that, the rest you're going to watch. If you want to do this experiment at home with mom and dad at a later date, all you would need is baking soda, white vinegar, an empty water bottle, a spoon, a measuring cup, and a balloon. And since it's Grinch Day, we're using a green balloon today. And since the Grinch has a teeny tiny heart, I drew a teeny tiny heart on the Grinch's balloon. But today we're going to try to make that heart grow 3 sizes. All right, is everybody ready? All right, so the first thing you're going to need to do is take out your Grinchy packet and put your name on it, okay? So I'll go ahead and grab a marker and I'll do the same thing. But you guys can go ahead and do that. And if your teachers need to pause at any time so that you can catch up, that's fine. All right, so your name is going to go on your packet like so. All right, and we are going to get started. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you open up your packet to this page, okay, there's a question there, and it says, what will happen when the materials mix with one another? So by materials, remember, we're using baking soda and vinegar, okay? And when they mix together, the question is, what is going to happen? Okay, so at this time, if you'd like to pause, you may discuss it for a few minutes if you think you might know what's going to happen, okay? All right, but on the next page, after you've discussed it a little bit, we're going to write a hypothesis. A hypothesis is a really big word for a guess. So you're going to guess what's going to happen. Okay, so it says, as a scientist, I think that. And on that line, I would like you to write down what you think is going to happen when I mix these materials together. Now, just so you know what we're going to do, I'm going to put all of those materials into this water bottle, and I'm going to put the balloon on top. Okay, what do you think is going to happen? So you're going to write down what you think is going to happen here, and then you can draw a little picture to go along with what you think is going to happen. Okay, so your teacher can hit pause right now, and you can take a few minutes to do that. Okay, now that you're back, once again, if you're going to do this at home, on the next page of your packet, you have all of the different materials that you would need for this experiment. And I'm going to show you how to set it up as we go if you would like to do it at home. Okay, but before we do, okay, I'm going to have you take your packet and just put it off to the side. All right, and I'm going to show you how to set this up. So if you're doing it at home, you can do it along with me, or if you're going to do it later, that's fine too. All right, so the first thing you're going to need is baking soda and a spoon. Okay, now I recommend doing it over something because it can get a little messy. You're going to want to take about 2 scoops and you're going to try to fill up your balloon. Now, this is the messy part, friends. Okay, so try to go slow, get that baking soda in there. And I'm going to take another scoop. Okay, if you have a funnel, that would help to get it in there a little more neatly. I don't have a funnel here at home, so I'm just going to put it in. Okay, and I have my trusty assistants with me, so they're going to be helping me out. Okay, in any way. All right, once you've got a decent amount of baking soda in your balloon. Okay, we're going to set that off to the side. And I'm going to take my baking soda and set that off to the side as well. Then you're going to take an empty water bottle, okay? And you're going to use white vinegar, and you're going to fill your empty water bottle just a little bit. Okay, right about there. Okay, so just the bottom of your water bottle is going to get filled with some white vinegar. And then I'm going to put my white vinegar off to the side. All right, the next thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to very carefully stretch out the top of my balloon, and I'm going to put it over the top of my water bottle, but I'm not going to flip it upside down yet. Just going to kind of get it ready. Okay, so it looks like that. Because now is the time when you, as a scientist, should start to think and wonder about what's going to happen when I pull this up top and shake all of my powder into the white vinegar. Okay, this is where I want you to think about what's going to happen. And you wrote it down. Okay, you wrote down your prediction, your hypothesis, and now is the time when we're going to see if what you wrote down actually happens. All right, are you ready? Is everybody ready? All right, let's see. Now, if you're doing this at home, it can get a little messy. All right, so make sure you have mom and dad's permission. All right, so let's see if I'm going to make my Grinchy heart grow. All right, here I go. I'm shaking him. Ah! Oh my goodness, look at that. Did I make it grow? I surely did. Oh, thank you. My assistants are clapping for me. I appreciate it. All right, so now, very fun. You can leave the balloon on if you want. You can take it off if you want. I'm going to leave it right there just so we have some inspiration. Okay. So ladies and gentlemen, we did it. We made the Grinch's heart grow. So now we have to ask ourselves some more questions as scientists, right? So far, all I did, baking soda, vinegar, okay? One question you might have might be, and if you look on your packet, I wonder what would happen if I added more blank. So maybe you're wondering what would happen if I added more baking soda. What would happen if I added more vinegar? Okay, maybe you have a second question that you are wondering, like what if I didn't use vinegar and I used water? Or what if I used salt instead of baking soda? So you're going to go ahead and write down two questions right now. Your teacher can hit pause and you can fill out these two questions right now about what questions you have as a scientist if you were to do this experiment again. All right, now that you're back, the next page in your packet, okay, is going to show what happened first, next, and last in our experiment. Okay, so you can either draw pictures or you can write words, right? But let's recap. First, we put baking soda into a balloon, and then we put vinegar, white vinegar, into an empty water bottle, and then we put the balloon on the bottle and mixed the ingredients together, and the balloon blew up. All right, so you're going to either write those words or you can draw the pictures to go along with what we did. Your teacher can hit pause here while you have a moment to fill those out. All right, welcome back, everybody. Okay, so we're going to now take a look at this page, but also in your packet, I would like you to take out the page that looks like this, okay? All right, now I'm just going to hit pause for just 1 second. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back. So, I'm sorry about the interruption. Ladies and gentlemen, in your packet, there is a sheet that looks like this, and it is carbon dioxide explained. So, what really happened, okay? What really happened was we made a chemical reaction. When we added together the vinegar and the baking soda, those two chemicals reacted together and they made something called carbon dioxide. And the carbon dioxide floated up and filled up our balloon and made it grow, grow, grow. Okay, so what exactly is carbon dioxide? Well, that's on this page and I'm going to tell you a little bit about it. Okay, so when the vinegar and the baking soda mixes together, like I said, it creates carbon dioxide. That's something that we have in nature anyway. When we talk, carbon dioxide comes out. When animals talk, carbon dioxide comes out. And carbon dioxide is a gas. Okay, it's a gas that's a lot like air. You can't really see it, you can't really smell it, it's all around us. And carbon dioxide is something that we use all the time. We use it to make the fuzziness in our soda drinks. All right, and that is what made our balloon blow up. So on this page, okay, you can draw a picture of the balloon blowing up. And you can say what actually happened was we created a chemical reaction that made carbon dioxide. So you can go ahead, your teacher can go ahead and hit pause here and you can fill in that page. And then when you come back, we'll finish up. All right, welcome back. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, on this page, okay, as scientists, we always draw conclusions. So we are going to write down what our conclusion is. And our conclusion is, what did we learn from this? So I conclude that when you mix vinegar and baking soda, you will make carbon dioxide. And if you'd like to draw a picture to go along with that, that would be great. All right, and your teacher can hit pause while you finish up that paper. And welcome back again. All right, ladies and gentlemen, our last page for today, since we were able to grow our Grinch's heart 3 times at least, right? We made his heart grower. I'd like to know, how can you make your own heart grow this holiday season? Okay, what kinds of things can you do to make yourself have a happy heart? I know that here in the Holzinger house, we like to do good deeds, right, Ronnie? Mm-hmm. Right. So that's one way that we try to grow our heart, by doing good deeds for our friends and our neighbors. So that's one example of something that you might be able to do to grow your heart. And I'd like you to take a few minutes and come up with 5 things that you can do to grow your heart during this holiday season. And you can either draw pictures to go along with your ideas. You can draw a couple of small pictures, you can draw one big picture, or you can just decorate your heart if you'd like. All right, and I hope you guys had a great time with our little science STEM experiment. I hope that you will try it at home, and thank you for watching. All right, everybody.